guys, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to show you how I trimmed my hair. Yesterday I was trying to do a simple twist out and my hair was so tangled, so easily knotted, and I didn't really notice that I needed a trim. But when I see my hair was getting so easily tangled, I looked carefully at the ends and I was like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. I need to trim my ends. So I didn't take much off of it, so maybe I should say that I need to dust my ends. Right now I am wearing a Twisted Perm Rod Set, and I'll do a video on that. I'll have an upcoming video. So I would like to show you how I trimmed my crazy looking hair. So without further ado, let's get started. Beginning with stretched hair, I am starting in the back, making the hair into smaller parts to make it easier to work with. Pinning the rest of the hair out of the way gives me more control over the section I am working with. Doing a little light finger detangling before I use the comb. This frees the hair of any knots or tangles, so when using the comb, it doesn't cause much breakage. Using a medium-sized comb, I am gently detangling a small section of hair. Making sure I smooth the section with the other hand. I am showing you how much I will be cutting off. I'm only dusting the ends, so it won't be a full inch. I then run my fingers through the section to feel for any single strand knots that I may need to remove. If there are no knots, I just put a clip on it and move on to the next section. As you can see, I am repeating the same process. Finger detangling, and then I will use a comb, gently detangling this section, making sure that it's a small section of hair, being very gentle on the ends, and now looking for the right spot to clip the hair. My hair naturally grows in layers, and this is one of those sections where you can see that. I am splitting the hair in two, and I normally keep the hair of the same length together. I try to detangle that section. Here I am pulling the hair, getting it the same length so that it will be easier for me to cut the hair. Moving on to the next section where I will be doing the same process. Here I will be speeding up the video as I'm sure you get the concept of how I dust my hair, but I'll also like to take the time to tell you that I'm no professional at dusting my hair or trimming my hair, but I just take my time. I take my hair by small sections. I try to gather the hair together that's of the same length, and it takes me about a couple of hours, about 2 to 3 hours to trim my hair, but it's well worth it, especially if I'm looking for a particular style and I really need my ends to be neat for that style. However, I do see a hairstylist at least 2 to 3 times a year. I do like to go to a professional to get my ends checked and just to make sure that I'm doing everything right. The type of scissors I am using is a pair of hair shears. It gives the hair a clean finish. Trimming your own hair is fairly easy. I trimmed my own hair for 2.5 years without going to see a professional. However, it's getting a little tedious now as it's taking me 2 to 3 hours to trim my hair. But it's a fun thing to do. You get to learn your own hair and you get to make your own mistakes. So it's fun to do, and it's all yours, it's all you. You just do what you want and you take your time and achieve the style that you're looking for. I don't have a set time on how often I trim my hair. I just do it whenever my hair needs it. I used to be able to wait every 2 to 3 months to get a trim, but I've noticed lately that I've been having to trim my hair every other month. I think it's due to the Jamaican black castor oil that I'm using, as I don't do any excessive hairstyling and I mostly protect my hair throughout the week. However, I think it is due to the Jamaican black castor oil that's being used why I'm experiencing rapid growth in my hair. Now that this section is complete, I will be placing a hair tie in my hair and moving on to the final section. And finally, we're in the last section. It gets pretty tempting to rush through it, but it's important for us to take our time. Thank you guys so much for watching. What I'll be doing now is just twisting my hair, preparing for bed, as I gotta get up early in a couple of hours to go to work. So I'll just twist my hair and put a scarf on it. Alright guys, see you in the next one.